Play.
When does a speculative stock become mainstream? When you speculate, you're betting on a vision of the future. Those stocks go mainstream when they reach a point where the future is now. Usually it's when the underlying company's mass producing a product someone actually wants that they'll pay good money for. So look at the stock of Plug Power. Now this one speculative hydrogen fuel cell play is going mainstream because the future's here. Not 10 years, not 2 years from now, but here, right now. For years, I've warned you away from alternative fuel schemes, especially hydrogen fuel cells. Every now and then, they get a bunch of hype, then nothing would come of it, and the stocks would go right down, and people would be apoplectic. A decade ago, that was true of Plug Power, but not anymore. Now it's the real deal. I know because last night, CEO Andy Marsh told us his company's already deployed 35,000 fuel cell units, mostly for forklifts, to diverse group of customers, including FedEx, Walmart, Home Depot, Amazon, AT&T. Those are name brands. You know, it used to be that this technology was too expensive. Now it's cheaper than the alternatives. Plus, it doesn't hurt that Plug Power helps these companies meet their commitments to reduce their carbon footprint. Public companies didn't used to care about climate change. That's no longer the case. We've got tons of businesses that are trying to become carbon neutral as fast as they can. Plug Power helps them get there faster. And this is absolutely a factor in the success of this company. Amazon recently came out with a document titled Driving Carbon Out of Our Business, where they make it crystal clear that they want to stamp down emissions across the entire company. Earlier this year, we met with Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, just for a great quarter. And he talked about how he wants his suppliers to reduce their carbon footprint. Not just his company, but their suppliers. You think FedEx doesn't want that business? Well, they better play ball. Microsoft plans to be carbon negative by 2030, which means their suppliers have huge incentives to invest in clean energy, like Plug Power's fuel cells. A month ago, Walmart declared that they want to become a regenerative company. By regenerative, they mean they're targeting zero emissions by 2040, including their long-haul truck fleet. Yep, over the next 20 years, they're going to electrify their trucks, which is music to Plug Power's ears. Same goes for Linde, the industrial gas behemoth with a big hydrogen business, not to mention Cummins, the engine maker that's begun working on hydrogen-powered vehicles that just report a very good quarter. Now, there are plenty of other plays in the hydrogen business, and some of them are even worth betting on. But they're still speculative. I know I'll be bombarded on Twitter with them, but they're not producing anything at scale the way this company is. Plug Power has gone mainstream with its forklift batteries, and I'm confident they'll be able to deliver something for long-haul trucks not that far from now. Why do I believe in this one? Well, it's in part because Andy Marsh, the CEO, used to work at Lucid. That's the old Bell Labs, where he helped develop the cellular networks that now rule the world. From the time he got started in the 80s to the time he left the telco industry in 2007, wireless went from a pipe dream with phones the size of car batteries to a massive global business where everyone has a cell phone. A lot of people had early smartphones. Marsh has now been at Plug Power for 12 years. 12 years. 12 years at Lucid. 12 years here. Can history repeat itself for the clean energy business? Right now, I think we're still in the gigantic, unwieldy cell phone stage for hydrogen fuel cells. But we're rapidly heading in the right direction. And you know what comes next. I like to say there's always a bull market somewhere, and I promise to try to find it just for you, right here on Mad Money. I'm Jim Cramer. See you tomorrow. The News with Shepard Smith starts now.